spiritual poem. I hope you registered. In this poem, I become God for 60 seconds. Have you ever seen a God who buckles beneath the weight of prayers? Give me 60 seconds and I'll be that God. My body would be a map of unanswered supplications because it's my first instinct to ignore what you want for what you truly need. But everybody wants something, and it kind of makes it tough. And when I do answer, my lips will tremble to speak because I've got the vocals of a God. It's a thunder when I mutter. It's a roar when I whisper. In eternity, time is relative. 60 seconds could be a long time. I might as well be God forever. So on mornings when the sun is nothing but a ball of fire burning a bright yellow trail across the midday sky, I'll be in the heat of the sun. Because I'm such a cool God and this is how I keep warm. And tonight, I'll ignore my fear of heights and blaze a trail across the night sky. I'll be a shooting star learning to bungee jump. Tethered to the heavens, it's all I can do to glimpse earth. And maybe that's the point to being God. To be able to caress the moon and moonwalk with your fingertips. To breathe when 8 billion hearts beat. To gasp when lungs constrict. And when everything closes in, to not feel claustrophobic. To ignore the cries of a dying child who calls God in his mother tongue. Because his death must come, so your will be done. To be able to see everything in split seconds and slow motion. Like the keke driver chased by the bike man who had the gun. The sound of that gunshot. The you in flesh running to save your body from being punched open by bullets. They're going home and hiding and flinching at the sound of fireworks. Ducking at the sight of the bike. A bike that zoomed past you with a ballot box. Chaos. But in slow motion, the fight at the marketplace. The deaths, the dying, the lives flashing before eyes. The near deaths. The death of that love you had that died on a Good Friday. Let it go, bro. It wouldn't resurrect. The realization that a 24-hour could hurt like a sucker punch, and maybe if I was God, I could squeeze the totality of a Saturday into the minutes I spent eating spaghetti. Maybe if I was God, I would take pain from my heart and put it in a fingernail and clip it off. It doesn't have to be a Friday for my days to be filled with happy hours. I stayed up late to write this, because God doesn't slumber or sleep. I'm no God though. I'm just insomniac. I hope you did not expect a rhyme scheme. I'm too tired for that. And what good is rhyming when your world is on fire? I told you, I stayed up late to write this. So hi, I know a little about being little, a lot about being ignored, and enough about not being enough. But I see you, and you are enough. If you fall apart, inspect your pieces. This is how to know what you're made of. Then you can come back together. But have you ever seen a God who is insecure or inferior? If I had 60 seconds as God, I'll probably spend it battling imposter syndrome. Probably spend it asking questions like, what am I going to do? Like, why do you even think of rigging an election? Like, why do you have to kill people who protest? Like, what am I going to do with all these people who pray to me in different languages and different religions like, Amen, Inshallah, Amitabha. In eternity, 60 seconds is a long time. Time is relative. So I might as well be God forever. Thank you.